Hi, it's Jez here from Nigezza Creates. Thank you for joining me today. So I'm back with another Christmas project. So this is another challenge over on Junk Journaling for Everyone. That's a little bonus. But what we've been doing is making 6 things every Saturday. Well, set the challenge on a Saturday, and there's been 5 Saturdays in September, this being the last one. And so the idea was that by the end of this challenge you'd have 30. Well, you'd have 31 if you did a bonus one. So therefore, if you were doing a December daily, you've got something for every day. So this week I'm making Christmas baubles. So they're double-sided and they open up and you've got journaling on the inside. And my thoughts with this are, imagine this is a journal page, that it would sit on the top of a page. So when you turn the page, you've got something on each side, and then that sticks up at the top of your journal as well. That was my idea for this, and it is just made out of brown paper bags and some paper that I actually got in a charity shop. And then when I made these, I thought, oh, why don't I just make a tag? So that is just a tag for your journal, go in a pocket, whatever. Yeah, so they're all matching my little Christmas makes. I now can't remember what I did with the others. I've had a bit of a sort out and a tidy, and oh, they're there. And yeah, so these weren't where I'd originally had them, but they weren't too far away. So these were the first things I made, were these tags. So you can see I've used some of the same die cuts for them. So I made a masterboard, and then out of some scrapbook paper that I didn't like. And so these are journaling cards and tags. That was my first week of my challenge. And then I made these faux envelopes where you can journal, and there's a tag on the back. And so the paper that I used for this, the paper pad even, I got from a charity shop, and I'm using the same ones in this. And this is also, could be over the top of a journaling page, so you'd see that on one side, and that would be the top of the page on the other side. Or you could just pop it in a pocket, or you could clip it in, whatever you like. So that was my makes, and I wanted to do them so that they were all sort of matching, because if I'm going to use this in my December daily, I quite like it all to be themed. And Brenda set the challenges for the other 2 Saturdays, so if you go over to Junk Journaling for Everyone, you'll be able to find them. Anyway, enough of the waffle. So what I did for these was I used punches. You might have dies, you could draw around something and cut them out, but I've got these 2 punches. One's 2.5 inch and one's 2 3/8. So they layer up quite nicely, and I thought that was quite a nice size. I used dies for these, which you can also use, and I cannot find the die packet. I just did a quick little shoving everything to one side. I did do a picture of my craft desk completely clear, and people were saying, I wonder how long that would take to stay like that. Well, it didn't last long, but I mean, I'm making things, so yeah, so it's about 4 inches ish for the big one, and then the littler one to sort of layer. So I've got these layering scallop dies, but I can't find where I put the packet, but I will find it when I come to make that. So let's start making. So I used a paper bag. In this instance, it's a Primark one. So I opened it up, and you've got like the natural bend there, which is a really good place to start. So so you'd have to fold it over if it's a natural fold or not, and you put your punch, but you leave a gap there at the top, so that it folds. So you've got like a hinge, just a little one, and it's paper, so it will go through. I did try it with cardstock and it was too thick, so that sort of enables it to be joined. There are words on this, so I'm going to go down to here. I'm going to look at it because I've still got 2 to make, so I'll do 2. So don't want to have any of the words, and I hope I've missed the one on the other side. I haven't quite, so I'm not going to use that because it's got blue on it, and that's going to show. I've got a few rejects. There's no writing on the other side now, so go down as far as I can go. That's going to have a bigger hinge on the top, but that's okay, only simply because I didn't want to waste it. It's quite flimsy, but by the time you've stuck tea-dyed paper and the designer paper on it, you won't really notice. So this is we'll go down to the smaller punch now. This you don't, although this is folded because it was going in a journal, and then I changed my mind. There we go. So we get the 2. Oh, we want 4. Want 4, Jez. There we go. Punches are so quick, and then you might have to, on this one, it might have to trim a bit, yeah, because of that fold over. So if we fold this over where it's supposed to fold, we can see what needs cutting off. So put them together and just snip, and then I can snip where that was creased, and that will now fit in there. Nice little margin. That's where they're going. I should be all right with this one. Let's have a little goosey gander. Yeah, might just do the smallest smidge to make life a little bit easier there for them to fit on. And I did some inking. Don't have to ink, I like to ink, so that's what I do. So I inked around. So that's that, and then I'm going to get my glue and just filled all my glue pots up. I got so sticky. So sticky. And then I'm just going to glue that on there. Going to bring in a little mat there. I've just bought myself, oops, crash bang bollock. I just bought myself a really big bone folder, which I love. Thought it would save my hands. It is a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be, but I like it. So that's that. So I'm going to finish inking all the others and stick them on, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so they are all inked round, both of them, and I have stuck them down. So now we need the pattern paper on the top. So I've used that sheet for this one and that sheet for that one, so let's use a different one. I did think that it might be fun to try and get some of this stripy thing on it, and I quite liked that one as well. So we're using the smaller circles, so I want the 2 3/8 one, and let's see if I can get Christmas. I think we're going to have to take the edge off. I might ruler rip it off in case I decide to use it for something else. So I'm kind of looking there. Yeah, so a ruler rip down there. So I've got that torn edge for something. And then, oh, do you know, might have been better to have had it on its side. Done it now. Going on there. So we've got that Christmas showing there, like it. And then I might come in and have the tree. It's only because this has got writing on it that I was thinking about that for this one. I put words on the other, but I thought, oh, there is. Quite like that. Don't really need a lot else then. So that's on one side, that's on the other. Don't think I did get, do it red? No, we're not doing that. I did think about this one. Could stick that on one side. That's quite cute. That on one side of the bauble. I like that. Are we going to manage to get Joy to the World? Well, we could if I did it in 2 halves. I might have this bit of holly. And then I could overlap that. Right, so I just need to trim a little bit of that off. Where's my handy dandy little trimmer? Yeah, it's nowhere near Jess, nowhere near. I know exactly where it is. So, right, what have we got here? So if I go 1 1/4, just take a little snippet off there. So this should be able to be a nice little circle. Like so, yeah, that'll work. I like it. So decorate it however you like. So that's those, and of course they need inking around, but also if that's going to go on there like so, it's going to pop up slightly so you can just see where you want to cut it so that that fits on there. Quick little ink up. And then that can get stuck down. So I bought myself a bigger glue stick, and I am going to use my art glitter. I'm not a fan of art glitter, but I was watching somebody, oh, that's stuck on there, and they said that they weren't a great fan. They found that it was quite watery, and that somebody in their comments had said give it a shake. I haven't shook that one, and that if it's been sat, because I got a big refill bottle because it was cheaper that way, and they said that if you shake it up, because it's thicker at the bottom, then they found it better. So I thought I'm going to give that a whirl. So this is the first time we're using it after I've refilled it and given it a shake. So we'll see. The jury's still out. I just feel that you can see the glue lines, and I don't like that. There we go. Give it a, I'm not in shot. I do apologise. It's because I've got my chair pushed back a bit too far, so I kind of reached that a bit better. So that's going on there like so. This has got to go on the other side. So I'm gonna snip off the top bit again. You're not going to see that bit because it is going to get covered. I was thinking baubles, Christmas baubles, or tree ornaments, whatever you call them. Very Christmassy. Do love decorating a Christmas tree. I'm going to give this a shake. Used to be something used to do with the children. Lovely memories. Now it feels like it's a bit of a chore. When it comes to, we always try to get our eldest to come round to help. He hates it. It's not my tree. I haven't got a tree. I've chosen not to have a tree because I can't be doing with all the hassle. And it's like, you're going to spend Christmas with us and enjoy the tree. I'm not really bothered. So, shut up, Scrooge. Just get over here and help. I need somebody tall. I've got a 7-foot tree. I'm 5 foot, not very much. So then that'll go on there like so. Quite like that. I like it. I might put a little border across. Could do. Looking around. Not sure where one is. If I had something handy. But I don't. So it's not happening. Sometimes that glue does get a little, the glue stick I find. I think it's the way I use it. I end up with a big gloppy lump. Right. Do like to have the wiggle room, which is really useful for this project because I'm moving it. There we are. And then on this one, it's a little bit simpler because there's no matching up. Putting it where it will probably be straight. This one's got a bigger, oh, that's not really straight, is it? It kind of goes there. Okay. Not over bothered. I am embracing the glue stick. See what I mean about I get globs. So I decided when I knew I was getting low on my glue sticks, I buy them in big boxes, that I'd try a larger one. I'm doing an altered book at the moment and it is taking quite a while, so I've got a line there. I'm lining that up so that I can get the words straight. Yeah, I think that's about straight. Ish will do. There we go. I'm not sure that I inked around these. I don't think you did, Jez. I'm doing it now. Better late than never. Now I'm going to take the top of that off, but you know, hey ho. Right, so got ya. Let's take top of this off right before I want it straight. Right, I didn't really particularly look at whether or not it was straight last time. I have this time. Yeah, sorted. So glue that one in place. Could of course be the quality of my glue stick. These are cheap as chips. Absolutely cheap as chips. But first started using them in lockdown because Artie Mays had recommended them. She said she finds they were all right. So I thought, and during lockdown, they were even cheaper. So that's that. They're done. And with the layers of glue and the layers of paper, they become quite, they're still a little bit wet, but these are well hard. So now we want bauble tops. I think that would be nice for a bauble top. Will also match that, and it'll go nicely with that as well. So I'm using the rounded tab punch. If you haven't got this, there are ways of making them with circles. I do have a video of an alternative to make using this punch, which you could also do. There's lots of hacks. I know that the punch is a very expensive punch if you buy it second hand. I saw it the other day. I was looking for someone else and I think they were going for like 80-90 pounds. Well, that's just greedy, isn't it? People are just greedy. It would have cost, brand new, it's a very old Stampin' Up punch, it would have been £15, £16. Might have even been less. I mean, the punches now will be 21, but when the age of this, they wouldn't have cost much. And it's just that everybody wants them, and people are really greedy. I mean, supply and demand, you know, does push up the price, but I mean, I paid a lot for mine, but I think it was about 35 I might have paid for mine, but what can I say? Oh, it's that bit. That'll be fine, be on either side. And yeah, that was a lot, but I mean, I've certainly had my money's worth out of it, but I would not be paying 90 quid for one. I'd be using a couple of circle punches, or I folded paper in half and used a border punch, and then used a fancy corner punch, cut them down and used a fancy corner punch to make mine. Haven't got any close by. This is what happens when I tidy up. I could have told you where it was before I tidied it up, but now I can't. I'm just sucking it and seeing if I like it the way I've got my craft room at the moment. There's bits of it I'm absolutely loving, and it's not finished. Been at it all week. It's not finished. I'll be at it again next week, but I'm away for the weekend, and so I needed to stop and film this. I need to pack. I'm like supposed to be leaving the house in an hour, and I've got to upload this to the Tube of You, and before I leave. So the design so that they're pretty on both sides, because you're going to see both sides. There we go. That's that. And then this one. Yeah, so I might not actually make it out the door in an hour, but hey ho. Might have not had much sleep last night, so that's not helping the matter. But I still got up early. If I'd have my way, I'd still be in bed now. But, so that's that bit done. With these, I decorated them with the same die cuts that I had for all the projects. So I've got a little poinsettia on that one, and I just used words on that one. I made the words on my computer. This one's got a little snowflake behind it on both sides. That one's just the words, Joy to the World. I split them up. That's just got Merry Christmas. And then this one again, we've got snowflakes on this one. On these, the paper I used, I think, is enough. Don't really think I need much else. I might put something on there. This one, quite like that. Could stick a snowflake on there. The tree. Got some holly leaves. I think these might be a bit too big. Yeah, they are. And that'll cover it up. So, no. not doing that one. Joy to the world. Nicely. I think put something on there, maybe a little poinsettia. So have a little look, see what I've got in here. Stick a little poinsettia over there. Go with the red berries. Might do that. 2 of them. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that, Jez. So, oh, just heard the post drop in. Sounded like quite a lot. Yeah. I do like the way this grabs and dries quickly. Has got a quicker drying time than my collal. Yeah, like that. I could put something in the middle. It's quite a big bit of holly. It's the same size. Can't see that. That's why don't I just put another little poinsettia? Yeah, we'll do that. So once you start decorating, that's the time-consuming bit, but it's the fun bit. I really enjoy it. Try things out. Do I like how that looks? Yeah, I do. There we go. The standalone tag you've got bigger space with. Yeah. I might put snowflake on that one. Oh, I've managed to twist that around a bit. This is only die cut from tea dye paper. So it's quite delicate. That's very cool. Shall I put another one? On there. Yeah, let's do that. You do get snow on trees. I do actually like snow-covered trees. I just think they're so pretty. So we've got a park right behind me, and I do love in the winter walking around that, seeing snow in the trees when we get snow. There we are. That's that. So they don't need words because they've got them on there. I'd like a word on here. That one doesn't need it. I also want to put something in the middle of that, and I know exactly what I want, because you've got a little bit of something shiny there, and I've got these nice shiny gems, so I'm going to use one of those. I think we'll go for one of these. Don't like to do too bumpy on a journal page, but bigger one. But the odd thing, don't think the odd thing matters. So I think they're really cool, really cool. There we go. Could put something in that one. Got something flatter. Ooh, a little bit of sea glass. No, I don't want that. Oh, sequins. They're flatter, aren't they? Got a little bit of bling. I don't often have bling in my journals. Like that. There. That's cool. Right, well, we wanted words, didn't we, to go with those. Put these away, we're not going to use them. Might put it on the tag, actually. So we won't put you too far away. So, bring in my words. So, I've done them in like vintage colour, Christmas green, Christmas red, different sizes. I've got some strips already sort of ripped up. What shall we do? It's only this side that need it, isn't it? Not the big ones. Stick to the little ones. Bring that in for going on the back. So shall I put green on there? Where's my smaller green ones? In here. I thought I ripped off a whole row of that, but I can't see it, so. Put the ruler down there. I just printed these on ordinary copier paper so they'd rip easy. So I'm fine doing it anything thicker. I don't like it. So, oh, Yuletide. Put a bit of you. Oh, we got Joy to the World on that side. Just want something little. Maybe a family. Christmas is about family. Or shall I just put memories? Oh, shall we just put memories? So, have that. Going to ink it up because I've ripped it. Got fluffy edges that will soak up the ink. Here we go. I'm going to stick you on a bit of red. To be fair, I probably should have put quite sticky on there. Probably should have put red on green, to be fair. I've changed my mind now. I'm good at that. Yeah, red on green. That's what I want to do. Because it's in a red area of the tag. There we go. So a green bit. So another. Oh, I've got this bit, haven't I? That's ruler. Well, I haven't rulered it there. It's been on the on my deckled edge trimmer. Stick it on there. Yeah, we'll do that. Getting so sticky and gluey on my fingers and inky. There we go. And all messy. But I have got a more workable bit of space on my desk now. There. Oh, I'm covering up them eggs. I'll put it at the bottom maybe. Don't want to cover up the bird too much. Right. And stuck that upside down. There. So that's that one. And that's it on the other side. That's that one. And the other side. And then these are the ones that I did before. So that's my 6 little journaling sort of bauble tags with hidden journaling to pop over a page. And then that's my little bonus. I did find the dies. So I have these nesting die sets. I've had them donkey's years. So gone for that one. That's for the inside, and then this one is the outside. And again, I used the paper bag. So let's just find a bit that I can use kind of from the middle. So where there's not too many creases, I think we'll go there. So I'll just take this bit off. that's the bag seam. So is this the bigger one? No, that's the bigger one. So I'll just cut that down. So that needs a die cutting, and then with the smaller one we're going to die cut. Might do this one this time. Oh, actually I like that one, it's got a bit of colour in it. Yeah, die cut that one, and I also want to die cut some tea dyed paper, so I'm going to die cut those and come back to you. So they're all die cut and inked up, so that just needs gluing on that side and that needs gluing on that side. And then I did a bauble top. I just did this one in the same paper, but there's a bit of me thinking actually this one I might use this red, because I think that's quite nice. I think that'll go quite nice as a bauble top. Right, so I'm going to glue these on. I didn't do it this method in practice because these literally arrived yesterday after I'd finished crafting for the day. So I just used my normal colour. Now I don't know if this is going to warp the paper a bit more. I think it possibly will, because the glue stick's sort of water based, but we'll see. And that was why, I don't even know where I've put it now, I liked my big there it is, buried, was for things like this. The thing about glue stick is you need to give it a good burnish to make it stick and last. There we go. Do the same on this one. When you die cut, you do get quite a nice little edging to it, which feels quite decorative, which you probably can't see on camera, but and this also helps if you've like clumped up the glue stick a bit. That sort of helps. One of the reasons as well why I bought this is because of my rheumatoid arthritis. I thought it would help with the holding of it. Because sometimes my hand does get fair sore. They're quite sore at the moment, but that's because I really struggled to get the lid off my art glitter glue. Right, so which way up do I want this? Quite like that there. But it could come in that way, and we've got a little bit down that way. It's sort of non-directional because they're I might go up there, put you up there. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Put you up there. So this is my experiment. I'm going away for the weekend, so these will sit on my desk until I get back, and then I can check out how the gluing's looking. Has it warped? Can I still see the glue lines? There's a bit of me like, it's not cheap stuff, and I bought a really big bottle of it, so I've got to use it. So that's that. So now to decorate, and maybe I will use these big holly leaves on it. How's about that then? And then we could have, I was going to have 'Tis the Season. There it is. 'Tis the season. 'Tis the season, and we'll do red round it. There's my ruler. And that will be instead of berries. That is kind of filling it up. Maybe I'll just do 2 leaves. Maybe I'll do 2 leaves and a little poinsettia, and then have 'Tis the Season. I'm thinking that might be a good idea. You don't want to rip off, do you? No, I don't. There we go. Right, so you need a bit of inking. And want a bit of this. Stick you down. Because I've stopped and started this, I don't know how long I've been. Hopefully not too long, but I fear I might have been a bit too long. I always think, oh, this will be quick, and then it never really is. But I don't know about you, but I kind of watch YouTube videos whilst I'm crafting. It keeps me company, so actually it doesn't matter how long you are. I don't watch and sit there passively doing nothing. Sometimes I'm laying in bed when I'm watching, but I often got some of my favourites that I just have entertaining me, keeping me company whilst I craft. So stick you down. And sometimes things just take a while. I mean, a video that would have gone live yesterday, that's about an hour and 15 minutes, but I'm sewing in 2 signatures into 2 journals, so that's 4 signatures altogether, and I just wanted to show the whole process. And you know, things take time. Oh, that's one thing about art glitter, that's like stuck hard. So yeah, does stick quick. I chose this because I like the red flowers, and here I am covering them up. Oh well. Now there's a bit of me wants it green on the outside and red in the middle. Yep, that's what I want. There we are. That's a bit better. See, I went for red round the outside because this was green. And now I've got them there. I'm like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, I will go for that one. Right, that's a line there. So we can straighten it up. There we go. So that's that one. And then I finished it off with a little eyelet and a bow. So I will do that. I'm going to put my pin in here now because I finished gluing. So let's get rid of some of this gubbins. So we're just concentrating on what we're doing. So crocodile. I do love an eyelet in the top of one of these tabs. I love that one. Poke it through. So this is the light yellow gold, and I just use some alcohol ink to colour it. There we go, like so. And then I just used a little bit of baker's twine in the top to finish it off. I've sorted out, I've got so much baker twine, and I got this little box. This was one of my son's Christmas presents, and no, that one's too thick. And I thought, oh, I'll put the baker twine in that, and it all fitted perfectly. And then I found some more. It's like, I knew I had a lot, but that's ridiculous. So there we go. I've got far more than I need, but it does help with tying the bow. So all right. There we go. So much easier than wrestling with a much smaller piece, because I'd still be doing it. There we go. And then I'll just snip them ends, and that is my tags. So we've got tags like that. I did do a little bit of stamping on snowflakes on the back there. Might stamp some holly actually. Why don't we stamp a bit of holly on the back? I think that is a very good idea, Jess. So I'm going to stamp off just a little finishing touch. So I think this is quite juicy. Yeah, I think we might even go 3. There, that is what I wanted. So that is this week's challenge. A little bit of festive tags. You might have different shapes that you could use to make some ornament tags for your December daily or your Christmas journal, whatever. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'll link to the Facebook group down below if I remember. Do come and join us. We've got a big challenge starting next month, well, as in a couple of days time. A slow stitch one. I'm quite looking forward to that. I've never done a slow stitch journal. We are going to do a little bit of a mixture, so you can machine stitch as well. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. We'll be learning together. Okay, thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again very soon. Have a lovely weekend.